I'm speaking to you from the Imaginatrix, a domain outside of space and time, a domain unknown to ordinary people. But over the centuries, exceptional human beings have learned the secret of moving between the worlds. The Imaginatrix is the land of all dreams fulfilled. It's larger than you can imagine. It's a universe inside the human mind, and it's where the future is going. It is where our destiny lies, in a place where realities are made of thoughts, and where the only laws are the laws of the human imagination.
Sitting deep thought, feeling like Enoch, reflecting in meditation, chilling in the treetops with the Ewok, connecting in constellations. Magical mystery, prophecy, energy filling me. There is no stopping me. Dopamine levels asleep with astrology. Planet is shifting like beings are calling me. Teaching in patterns of sacred geometry. Angels and demons have taught me theology. Speaking in rhythms of secret psychology. Honest, sometimes it just constantly bothers me. In a bed I lay in a trance state, summoning the voice in my head when I sleep and not only awake from a dream in a state subconsciously place of bliss through the gates of harmony. 3:33 a.m. awaken when things go bumping at night, and I'm taken to foreign places, raptured up by your golden light. But my only fear is just falling. After all, I'm afraid I'll fight telepathically to keep telling me that everything is gonna be alright. Infatuated by the conversation, no time was wasted at a gate inside. Indoctrinated from the information with an aspiration to attain new life. Return to the essence, knowledge, innocence, state of nirvana, no different equivalents. Out the Orion, the star system, serious, chilling with Ethereans on a mushroom experience. I'm a spiritual, indigo, lyrical, mythical, mystical, performing a ritual. Psilocybin's where I've been vibing inside to a closed eye visual. We are. Open your mind, 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 open the sky. Open your mind, 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 open your mind. I ain't from this place. I'm from inner space and sacred geometric shapes. Macabre meditate, excuse me while I levitate. Escaping denser states, vibrate and resonate. Translate to subtle from the base. Hubble telescopes the gate. My shuttle shuffle great. I'm gone, up and away. You didn't know we descended masters. Must have forgot before and after. Laser tech removing cancer, passing speed of light much faster. Better catch up before you capture. Not transcendental, you disadvantaged, mutilated. Just like cattle in dark night blackness, I am raptured. My flesh spiritualized into a higher light. Their legs dematerialize right before your sight. Christ's body realized on the Holy Spirit flight. Raptured up the matter where no worms or maggots bite.
What if you had to tell someone the most important thing in the world, but you know they'd never believe you? What would you do?
I'd try. You never know what someone might believe.
As we fly, open your mind, 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 open the sky. Open your mind, 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 open your mind. Forces of faith in me, playing with angels, surrender to energy, chasing a higher, a share, a higher, the highest who bring me the highest serenity. Conscious enlightenment, darkness inspires, his light in me shows me that I am his enemy. Energy flowing and growing and glowing and floating like smoke to it shows an infinity. It's from emotions attached to emotional focus, a shift in the chakra to unity. Holding the rope to help us to travel the road for the focal, we're seeking immunity. Spitting and rolling these flows while we go in a row and a vote to the mental acuity. Thoughts of my knowing, I'm voting, uploading, I'm hoping can take me to places of purity. Heavy last but I'm pushing through, about to leave this earth, don't make me choose. Free mind with the faith of a chosen few. A third eye, full sight with an open view. Fly high, take flight with the mind renewed. I got the light inside, don't get confused. The photons float off as a slipping loose. The megahertz rise high with my gratitude. Yo, let him in the flow is my attitude. Please take me to the place of the altitude and the magnitude of his aptitude. I keep him close to me now like a bodysuit. Looking to the eye, checking fortitude. Change state of mind now like a latitude. Through astral travel, my mind is unraveled. Conclude you can never have my life subdued.
What if you had to tell someone the most important thing in the world, but you knew they'd never believe you?
try.
As we fly, open your mind, 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 open the sky, open your mind, 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 open your mind.
This is the place that shamans have known of for millennia. They pass through the portals that normally are reserved for the dead souls, moving between the worlds. There's a technology and an understanding that you can barely imagine. This is what has been kept from ordinary mankind for millennia. This is the real secret behind the idea of magic. This is the universe into which your entire world is destined to dissolve.
This moment right now is the most important moment of your life, because the moment right now that you're living in, what you're doing right now is what's going to matter. Not what you have going on tomorrow, what you think you have going on next week, not your worries, your stress, anything. But right now. And it's okay to be unsure, and it's okay to have doubts sometimes. Within yourself, everything that you've ever looked for or wanted is within inside of you. It's already there. If you just put everything off, if you just stop all these emotions and all these voices in your head and all this stuff that you have going on, and you allow yourself to be right here, right now, everything's going to be good enough, always, every time.